back. Here we are. So yeah, my career in this game has continued. I'm still kind of at the 1 for 5 first place ratio. Just turn off the PS2 and make sure that demon is put to sleep forever. Or at least until next week. Let's make sure this is going perfect. All right. Starting 10:30, nifty. Yeah, I'm one level away from having this whole thing filled out. I did happen to get 8-4 on the luck of the draw. I want to say this was a couple of days ago, but like I recognized it from the very first jump because it's a challenging jump. Yeah, I forgot the maze pattern is kind of brutal, and that was just kind of it. Also, Dustin shared with me a tip that has just improved my experience with this game so much. It enables me to just grab a whole bunch of attackers, and it's very much the come at me bro feeling that I'm looking for in this kind of competitive environment. So, acoustically it's a little annoying, but it's worth it. Do this for like 5 seconds. Now I have the something closer to the antagonist that I'm looking for. One time it gave me my maximum number of enemies, which was 16. When I do 8-4, do I get transported to the Lost Levels? Man, I wish. Like, I really think the Lost Levels would be such an excellent, excellent game to bring to this format. I think it would introduce a lot of people to a game that's so challenging and so trolling in many regards that it doesn't get quite the love that I think it deserves. Ah, beards. Yeah. If nothing else, from that first star, I absolutely want to introduce some plants into the mix. Yeah, beards, that's one of my frustration words. Helps you take it not quite as seriously. Oh! Ah. Ah! There we go. Oh, man. The first few cycles gets just a little too tedious. I wish that it gave me some more challenging levels right off the start. I think the warp zones that you're seeing there, I think that... I don't think it's random. I mean, it is random, but I think that what it's pulling from is the list of levels that are planned to show up in your normal course of play, regardless of whether or not you use the warp zone. Alright. Ooh. Woohoo! Oh, please be something interesting. Okay, good. Let's send some Bowsers to these chumps. Bowse it up. In fact, I absolutely want to max out the number of people I'm targeting, because if I can send 5 people a Bowser, that means if all of them kick it back to me, that's 5 Bowsers that I can then send to each one of them, and that's some quality havoc. Oh yeah, this is another tip. If you duck and jump, you will not hit that thing with your head and therefore be forced down into whatever projectile you are trying to avoid. Like that. Yeah, duck jumping like that is just kind of a smart thing to do generally. It shrinks your hitbox significantly. I mean, by literally half. Ooh. Alright. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Mexican Sting, as far as like fighting games go, I think one of the things that makes this easier to have a level of self-control over is that even though I am fighting other people, even though it is competitive with other people, I'm still, at the end of the day, just fighting myself and making sure that I'm using my skills to the best of my ability. So that makes it a little easier to, to manage. Like, that right there is totally my fault. Oh, man. Yes! Oh man, I hate when those things get underneath my jump and screw up my bounce. the stage is a particular kind of evil. I'm seeing a lot of Bowsers getting kicked over to me, and I'm not seeing any showing up in my game. I'm gonna start getting disappointed here. Excuse me. That's awful. Oh, cool, I KO'd somebody. Ah! Literal heat shield. So I just use that to get some of the time back. Biggest threat here is time. Let's just hurry through this. All right. Thank you. Let's see. Biggest nightmare in this game comes when you've got all the Lakitus coming at you, and it's just this like Silent Hill fog cloud of screaming cloud turtles. Yeah, I really like it when it gets into the Kaizo Mario territory. You really appreciate how I mean, especially playing Lost Levels, you really appreciate how much the level designers are holding back when you play the game normal versus just all this flood of enemies coming in at the end. Oh, Mexican Sting, I see. Tekken. Yeah, no, leaving an opening where somebody else can sort of take advantage of your defenses is very frustrating. Oh, hey, cool. They give you so many new icons to choose from. There's like no reason not to just like update instantly. It keeps it fresh. Lakitu party, exactly. Yeah, Viper, it's you just sort of enter this, I don't want to call it Zen space, but it's kind of right. You sort of enter this flow where You can't pay attention. Yes, there we... Yes! I want to shoot these Goombas from my screen into their games like a lawn sprinkler. And be very conservative as I approach it. Woohoo! Controlling small Mario is a very, very delicate prospect. He's a fragile fella. Wow, somebody's already on a bridge level or a water level. Oh, good. That's because the what bridge level is next. That was kind of a waste. This makes me very nervous. For that reason, precisely. Oh, wow. Yeah, this level with and without fireballs is just completely, like, night and day difference. I love the horrified expression on the Cheep Cheep's faces, like, every single one of them jumped out of the water on a dare, and they're realizing, at the apex of their jump, what a very bad choice they've made. Yes, army ants. Oh. All right. Yeah, this level mix-up, this level mix has upped the ante significantly. Gave me more enemies, starts out with more interesting variety. Ah, nuts. It does occur to me that maybe I should have changed the stream game and title, but maybe after this. Ooh, I did not see that. Bottomless pit levels, yes. I feel unique anxiety. Mario's trajectory and momentum, they're all controllable, but when you're making those jumps and fine-tuning those movements, it really feels like it's you could be out of control at any second. I kind of want to skip this level, but I also kind of want to keep Bowser in the mix, so I'm gonna go for it. And it looks like there are a bunch of Bowsers in the mix. If there are interesting enemies on the way, I am more likely to play this level. Especially if you can send them into the drink like this. Yes. Excellent. Ah, nuts. That didn't quite work out. Good. I am particularly impressed that they do differentiate between the Bowser types. It's a bad jump. Because there are the Bowsers that throw the Hammer Brothers hammers, and that's actually a distinct type of enemy that that you can get. Haha! I'm gonna take credit for that, sure. You can, if you hit them at just the right angle as you're jumping up, you can hit an enemy right at the very outside edge of its hitchbox. Outside edge of its hitbox is what I'm trying to say. Hitchbox. A VCR that only plays Alfred Hitchcock movies. Alternatively, a portable wedding chapel. Yeah, the roulette isn't always a guaranteed thing. You get lucky. Right now I'm just trying to invest against death by time. Ooh. Okay, good. That's really great. That was pretty cool. Ah, come on, give me something I can use! All these Bowsers breaking my heart. Jump. Okay. Bowsers all just want attention. It's a hard, hard life for them. Yes. Yes. This might be a bad idea. Something is up with my controller where, even if I let go of the right button, it just continues catapulting me over there, and it kind of terrifies me whenever it happens. Oh no, not again. These are the worst levels for being late on time. Oh no, this is gonna be brutal. Because like 9 times out of 10, there's just like a desert of enemies that you can actually get time off of. So, you just have to try to get through as quickly as possible. Oh, this is also awful. Oh god. It's actually not what I wanted to do. Trying to wait out my time, but it's not working. Ah, that's it. Close. Yeah, what I was trying to do there, I was really, I mean, it's kind of like a last-second mind game, or, you know, rolling the odds, is hoping that he was low on time also, and if I could write out the clock stops when you either power up or power down, so I was just trying to take damage, lose power, then power back up, and see if I could keep the clock stopped long enough for the other persons to run out, but that didn't work out. Just 1 second. Yeah, we got enough time to do one more. Just give me 1 second here. Okay, cool. That should update the game. Fighting game? Yeah, I used to play, I mean, last fighting game I ever played seriously was Third Strike, and I got okay with parries, but not much beyond that. Yeah, and each game lasts about 15 minutes? So, yeah, again, this is like a really good way to sort of purge all the adrenaline from, the survival horror game. Oh, I lost to just a blank mystery. Oh. And, yeah, Heavy Viper, it's the Joy-Cons. That's what I've got here. As far as drift goes, I'm not sure, do you mean, like, actual, like motion control? Cynthia Harrell? I am not sure who that is. Oh, yeah. I think I remember seeing that. It was in the context of she's doing something else now? Oh, she's retired. Oh, she did I Am the Wind? That was, That was the first vocal credits track that I remember encountering in my time as a game player. And agreed, Sneak Eater was the best Bond song. Oh! Need to do that. Good enough. Yeah, this is good. Send him out like a shotgun. So gratifying to watch that. Yep. Whoops. Yeah, I can't say goodbye to yesterday. I think it was a buddy of mine from back in my Metal Gear days, a guy named Ryan Kincaid, who I think now does a Kojima Productions themed podcast. He mentioned that there's significance in the contrast between the ending songs of MGS1, which is the first one is The Best Is Yet to Come, and the second is Can't Say Goodbye to Yesterday. It's sort of optimism versus elegiac regret, and that's something that I completely missed when I played through. Yeah, I know, it's obvious, like, once it's called out, it's like, just like staring you in the face, and yeah, it's kind of cool. Every time I see these squid enemies, I think of the captain from The Simpsons as he's making peace with a giant squid, arm around him, harpoon in the other hand. Aye, Squiddy, I got nothing against you. I just heard there was gold in your belly. And then the squid just kind of looks down and regards itself. It's really funny. Gold? In my belly? Oh, this is not where I want it to go. Good. Yeah, there's so much about this game that is technical and can really be finessed, and only when it turns into a multiplayer game does it really give you a reason to try to finesse that, unless you're, you know, like a Mario speedrunner or something. The only thing that I think it is missing is the ability to, if not matchmake, at least give you a greater chance of getting people on your friends list into your game. The friend that introduced this to me has actually... you jerk. Has a pretty good record himself of coming in first place, and I would really like to be able to play against him, but it seems like it's totally luck of the draw on that front. Come on. You know what? I don't think I need a star here. Not as long as I've got this gun. Perfect. Ooh, oh. Almost did not go the way I wanted it to. Ah. This is good. See, if this puts me back at 1-1, then I can just refill there, and it did not. Good. Take a second and really annoy these people. There we go. Specifically want to do that to one of the guys over there on the right because he's on the fish bridge level, and I can think of few things more annoying than trying to deal with the fishes trying to shoryuken you from below, and then the bullets doing a long straight into your face. Ah, did not mean to do that. Okay, why not? Let's just clear this. One of my favorite lines from Get Smart, and I think this might be the Steve Carell remake, but maybe not. Anyway, there's a conflict and you know, a tussle, and one of the dudes asks Maxwell Smart, "What are you doing? That's absolutely useless." And he says, "I know, I'm trying to annoy you." And that's a solid MO, I think. Maxwell Smart, master tactician. Wow, that's a lot of what there is. Okay, that's better. What? How are you up there? There we go. That whole 1 point. Like a cover shooter. You look up first. Yes, it makes you think about. I mean, one of the things that it really makes you think about is enemies like the squids, who you now have to think about as outside of water. I think they put that in the lost levels. Yep. But it's not something you've really had to deal with until outside of that as an enemy off out of the water. Very much game built on the classic gameplay design of I am rubber, you are glue. Oh man. Oh man. Not helpful. Helpful. I hate those things. Ah! Damn it! Close. So close. Let's see, what time am I at here? No 9. I should probably call it a night. I got some food to eat, and thanks everybody for coming out for the Fatal Frame 2 stream, and thanks for sticking around for the Mario 35. It's always a lot of fun, and it's always really great to see everybody in chat. So thanks for coming out, and next weekend, or this upcoming weekend, stream is going to start a little bit earlier to make room for Halloween evening plans. So I'm going to start at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 hours earlier for easy international conversion. So yeah, I hope to see everybody out then, and to answer Mexican Sting's question, after The Evil Within 2, I mean, I'm kind of thinking about breaking a pattern from the horror, survival horror, maybe doing Metal Gear, or maybe doing No More Heroes. One of those two. Something that's to kind of break that mold a little bit. But yeah, anyway, I hope to see everybody out next weekend, and if not, I hope you're having a great Halloween. So yeah, have a great night.